Hey everybody, this is MGVIDZ again, bringing some follow-on gameplay for Boom Beach. Wanted to walk you through base an island raid attempt. Let's see how this works out. One thing I want to just touch on really quick. If you remember in the first review on Boom Beach, we talked about maybe the ideal way of tree clearing. So, also, if you looked at my base in the review, it was laid out pretty awfully. This is slightly better, but basically what you want to get is you don't want a lot of space around your buildings, right? Because what's going to happen is as folks raid you, they just basically with flares bypass all your defenses. So, now I've stacked my basically headquarters all the way in the back, surrounded by sniper towers and mortars. But again, still a little exposed because you got to figure one of those is going to get knocked out with the ship artillery. So, if you can leave all of your trees, I started to clear some of my trees by the beach when I first started to get extra wood. That was kind of a mistake because the more of a choke point you can create, the better. But anyway, let's go to the map here and see what we can find. These two guys have been, that exclamation point means they're logged in. That's been there all day long, so I really think they just don't want anybody raiding their base, which is unfortunate. Um, so let's see what we can do here on who would be good. Go with Sultan 4 and see how that works out. So scout him and see what he's got. Okay, so this one is probably going to be potentially a little nasty. You can see he's got his base close together, which is good because the sniper towers and the mortar position will overlap. But again, this is kind of what I talked about. So if what I'll probably try to do here is I'll attack, and I'm going to try to just run around the whole left side of the base to the back end, and I should be able to knock out the command center, especially if I can with artillery take out that front right sniper pit. So let's see what happens here. So let me just shell this guy first, and hopefully this works out. Okay, now the only bad thing is going to be that I'm going to run low. Since I'm running around the entire base, I'm not going to be generating any coins, right? So flares I have upgraded once to 8 seconds, but again, okay, machine gun fire, whatever. Just keep running. And now I'm out of range on all his weapons. So he's still sniping me. But what I'm going to do is keep running to the right because I've got that right sniper tower out. And as long as they don't get too close, this is a done deal here. Having some of those rocket packs, those rocket individuals, is actually pretty helpful because they can stay slightly out of the range on sniper towers. So if you're not carrying those with you yet, you definitely want to. But you can see this is just a prime example here. You don't want to leave all that space around the back or side of your base because basically, I lost one infantry, one rocket, ran around all the defenses, and so pretty much useless. So that was good. It would have been bad to, to do a live game through and get wasted on our first run through. So here's the first one for you. I'll show you real quick kind of what I'm focusing on in my base right now. I'm doing upgrades for my rocket people, my rocket infantry, if you will. But also, I want to upgrade my artillery off my boat. So I haven't done that yet. But, in the review we said, hey, you can only upgrade one building at a time unless you pay gems. That's true, but remember, you can upgrade a building and be upgrading your personnel through your armory always at the same time. So make sure that you're constantly doing that. You should have both running at all times if possible. Again, this is so first gameplay from MGVIDZ here on Boom Beach. We'll be bringing you more. We're at 58 medals right now. Hopefully, together we'll be climbed through 100, 200, 300, and start making our way up. Because I am looking forward to getting some of those rocket packs at the back of the base and putting some ships, some tanks on my landing craft. But until then, again, if you're interested and you find this, this is up your alley, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, and we'll bring you a lot more game reviews and gameplay on what we're playing. So this is one right now that we're playing actively, along with Hearthstone, Diablo 3, and every now and then some 2048.